What are you drinking there?
I didn't tell you. I got great news. Man, I really enjoyed doing this because you are one of my friends who I can just go through the whole thought process and get to something. Okay, so I am drinking something. I don't know what it is. It's passion fruit kiwi hard seltzer.
Okay.
The reason I'm drinking that
wouldn't have
is
picked
because no, fucking me neither. But Lynn's was like, okay, we have a bunch of weird alcohol in our fridge downstairs. We are a bit tight on money at the moment because of upcoming holidays, so we better drink that. So one of the upcoming holidays you'll hear about, but the other two, we're going to Mexico for Christmas. Sick. While I was in Australia, Lynn's booked a trip to Australia. She found really good flights, and all me and my two girls and Lynn's are coming back for 3 weeks in February next year.
Wow,
which will be great. So because she was like tight on money, she's like, you got to drink all the weird shit in our fridge downstairs that people have left here. So I'm drinking this thing.
And
yeah,
what about local bottle-os? Are they doing the Dan Murphy's thing of having like a trolley out the front with just weird odds and ends at a discount?
Yeah. We got Ace Liquor Discounter. That's my local one, and they got a weird section. Yeah, and there's some weird stuff there. Single warm cans of stuff. So yeah, I'll be drinking that. But look, booze ain't that expensive here, especially after going to Australia. It was like, wow, you guys pay a lot for booze. Yeah. But she was like usually it's Lindsay, my wife's, you know that. I don't know who I'm talking to here. Whether it be a podcast audience or yourself. Usually makes a New Year's resolution to use everything in our freezer.
Right.
And this year was use all the weird alcohol left in our fridge downstairs.
So not on New Year's. You don't have to just take everything out and use it on New Year's Day.
No, but January is usually pretty heavy on the usage of all these things.
Okay.
But so everything, all these odds and ends are either stuff that people have brought to our house or mainly things that have come in large mixed packs that no one wanted to drink. So we've got all this weird stuff. So yeah, this is like a passion fruit and kiwi hard seltzer.
I mean,
it's fine.
I'd be happy to drink it. When I said I wouldn't pick it, I just wouldn't have been on my bingo card of what you would say that you were drinking.
Absolutely.
But I would happily select it from a discount trolley for sure. For sure.
So yeah, with the boozing price, the booze pricing, I put the in and the wrong word there. So when I was in Australia, I would buy a 4-pack of IPAs. I quite like the IPAs, and pay somewhere between, say, $22 and $26.
Yeah, it is disgusting.
And here I would pay probably between $20 and $22 for a 4-pack of IPAs, but ours are the big cans, the real big cans.
Are you talking about 440 or more?
Is that an Imperial pint? Yeah, more, I reckon.
Right.
510, a big fat can.
A half-litre can?
Maybe I'm wrong there. But yeah, a real big can. Not like a Darwin stubby kind of size, but like a big can.
All right.
I don't know, 500 mil?
All right.
Something like that?
Google AI is telling me in Canada, can sizes depend entirely on the product. Well, thanks very much for that.
Yeah, great.
A standard can of beer and cider is $3.55. However, you can have a tall boy, which is $4.73, or a stovepipe / large can, which is 568 mils. Imperial pint, Imperial pint. Yeah.
An Imperial pint. Okay, well then maybe it's that. I don't know. But you get that. And they're good. And then you get them on sale for $14. Or you get deals. I went for St. Patrick's Day, I went to buy some Guinness. And it was $18 for a 4-pack of their big cans. You know, the Guinness big cans.
Yes.
You don't get a small can of Guinness. I was like, okay, $18, that's sick. And it was they had a special that day. It was $22 for 8 cans. And I was like, okay, I'll get that. Right. And so I got to drink those too. No one drank all the Guinness. There's Guinness in my fridge. It's not really a summer beer, but I'll get into it at some point.
Right. Should I introduce the show?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. What's the Go? It's ostensibly a sport podcast. Last year it certainly was. We were doing the Look at Lloyd podcast, which was a weekly look at the NRL. As anyone who bothers following this feed will know, that's not happening this year.
What do you reckon? There's like 10 people? How many people follow the feed, you reckon?
Do you mind? That's outrageous.
Sorry. Go on.
But so yes, unfortunately we decided, I just said I probably don't have time enough to make it this year, but I would have loved to have continued making it this year.
Actually, can I just say, just from a far away point of view,
yes,
it was a great podcast. I really enjoyed it. It kept me in touch with League.
Thank you very much.
You can introduce who I am now. Sorry about
that. Yeah, when I've finished ranting.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I am actually kind of glad that we decided not to do it this year, because every episode...
Yeah, I thought it was terrible. I'm so happy it's not that.
No, from just my personal viewpoint of... I'm just not enjoying the NRL that much this year at all.
Ooh.
But hang on, before we talk more about that, this is Monty, everyone. And for those 10 people that Monty thinks follows this, you'll remember him from the early days of What's the Go, when, we would often be in a car driving to our work at Network 10. And
if you've missed tangents, don't you worry. We haven't done this in a while, and I'm really excited to do this. What's the Go is such a fun podcast. I think the funnest podcast I've ever been involved in. I'm really happy to be back.
Well, there you go. Should we start there? NRL?
Yeah, we absolutely should. How about this? Let me set the stage by giving you a macro from the other side of the world point of view. I now live in Canada. You probably know that. If you're following the podcast, you're probably personal friends of ours, so you know who we are. But I live in Canada.
You've got it very firmly in your mind that there's 10 people.
All right, 9. Let's go with 9. So, okay, from overseas, the thing that, and I'm a Tigers fan, so the thing that has been prominent in my mind was the start looking really good for the Tigers and then a big fall off. But the one thing that I have really noticed, and this is only waking up, looking at scores, potentially looking at highlights every second week kind of thing, really high scores.
Yes.
Really high scores. I also came back to Australia and I got to go to one game.
Yes.
I got to go to the Tigers playing against the Slippery Eels out at Parramatta, and it was a fantastic game. And it was like you couldn't ask for more in a single game of rugby league in 5 years. It was Golden Point win for the Tigers. It was one of the games that the Tigers lose 9 times out of 10 every year. Like if you go to Golden Point, like it's not going to work for us. But one of the things that really got me too was the amount of unexplained 6 agains.
Yeah, and that's the problem. And that's what a lot of kind of, I suppose, more traditional fans of the game are having a problem with. The blowout scores, the endless 6 agains, often without clear reason. And
they don't appear to be unrelated, right? Like the high scores and the 6 agains. Like that is the reason?
Yeah, it's the reason, because teams are, like how fast the game is now with those 6 agains means that players get fatigued faster and you get these stupid blowout scorelines where
tries seem to come in groups.
Yeah.
Like one team will get a run and get 3 tries in 10 minutes kind of thing.
Yes. I'm not pontificating from a position of assuming I'm speak for everyone, but I'm just saying that I don't enjoy it much this year. So much so that I've got rid of my KO because I'm just not interested in watching enough games at the moment.
Do you not? How many do you get on 9?
It's just the Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Yeah, 3 at the moment.
Nothing on Saturday. No Super Saturday.
No Super Saturday on 9. No.
Okay. Wow, that's wild. Because you are what we think of as a league fan. I'm amazed that it has upset you this much that you are not paying the money to watch it as much as you can.
Well, but I'm sure there must be figures that the broadcasters can give to the NRL, because there's absolutely drop off mid game in some of these games when they're just starting to blow out and people just give up on watching it. I'm sure.
What do you think is the answer?
Stop trying to package it up like some sort of T20 sport for the benefit of selling overseas and to, tangentially interested kids.
Well, that's another fun thing as a consumer of rugby league media as well. It seems as if Australia seems to think there's a lot more international interest than the international community seems to think. Like, what country is into league? Like, not many. The Vegas experiment hasn't really worked, I don't think. Is there more people watching in America? I don't think so.
It feels like there's more kind of benefit to it for coverage back in Australia than overseas coverage.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the type of league fan that I am relies on my team doing well.
Right.
And thus, when Tigers are doing well, it's very seldom I'm right into it. But when they seem to fall off again, it's like, oh, here we go again. I'll still pay attention to the Tigers and that kind of thing, but it doesn't feel as appealing. But this year seems deeply unappealing after we seem to have fallen off a cliff and up being beaten by 50 points each week. Like, it's why.
Yeah, but can I just say something to you? You started off strong and you're dipping a little at the moment, but you're in 10th and we've got the Melbourne Storm in 15th, so that has got to be an enjoyable kind of thing to think about at least.
Are you saying there's a potential classic 9th finish available?
There is, well, absolutely. But also, forgive me for live doodling while we're doing this. I'm just going to have a look at the ladder right now.
Doodle away.
The Tigers could very easily, at the moment above them, Cowboys, Sharks, Dolphins, Rabbits, Knights, Sea Eagles. They could easily replace one of those.
Not with the current form we have. Like, if we were to somehow return to what we were doing 5 weeks ago, yes.
Yeah.
But
Sharks.
I don't see that on the card.
Sharks are flat track bullies.
Yep.
And Dolphins, Rabbitohs, Cowboys, Knights, and Sea Eagles, I think, catch them on the right night, you could get on top of any of those. So, yeah, they're a decent chance of making the 8, which is just a phenomenal thing to think, given the last few years. But
yeah. Okay. Well, this has been thoroughly depressing in many ways.
Well, we don't have to talk about NRL. I don't have much positive to say about it. I cancelled my KO, and they asked for a reason, and I said because the game's shit this year.
KO is more than just the NRL, isn't it?
But if they get enough of that feedback fed back to the NRL,
It's fair. Yeah, okay. Maybe I won't mention that I did used to work for that particular company, and we are more than the NRL, but that's all right. Okay, well, let's continue with the depression then. I have things to bring to you.
Oh, go on.
But it's good. It is, it comes with bad and good.
Good depression.
It comes with bad and good.
Yeah.
Okay. My first love, the beautiful game, soccer.
Yes. World Cup approaching.
Soccer, take us away in one hand and give us in the other.
Yeah.
You want take us away first or give us first?
Well, you weren't happy with Arsenal winning the Premier League? Is that what you...
I don't care. Fuck, whatever. Arsenal, I can take or leave. You want give us or take us away?
Give us take us away. I'd prefer to end on giveth.
Fair. Take us away. My team, which has been discussed on this fair podcast before, the Southampton Saints.
Yes.
Are you familiar with what's happened over the last 3 weeks with them?
No. I will say that my son and I are bonding over football at the moment in that
Fantastic.
I'm coaching his side, his under 15
Fantastic.
side, and we are looking forward to watching the World Cup together, and we are playing
It's going to be great.
plenty of FIFA on PlayStation.
Heck yeah.
But I haven't drilled down into any kind of team-specific minutiae yet. Sorry, yes.
Okay. Well, this is moral quandary minutia.
Right.
This is going to be very interesting. Okay. My team, Southampton, play in the Premier League some years, but some years we get relegated and play in the Championship.
Yes.
Sometimes even further down. The Championship was where we were this year.
Mm-hmm.
In the Championship, the top 2 teams are automatically promoted to the Premier
Yes.
League. Teams 3, 4, 5, 6 go into a playoff.
Right.
3 plays 6.
Now, sorry, for anyone who's not familiar, that's not the 4 teams playing off all at once. It's not a single playoff. It's a playoff competition.
4 goals. Yeah. So, we played against Middlesbrough, and the first game was 0-0. It's a 2-leg. You play at their house, then our house. And between the two, one of our assistant coaches was caught spying on Middlesbrough.
I had heard that. I didn't associate which team that was, but yes, I had heard that. Yes.
Okay. So we got caught spying in this hilarious photo that is the opposite of MI6. It's a bloke standing behind a tree with a phone, like filming it. We won the second game in extra time, and we were then going to play at Wembley today, in fact, against Hull Kingston Rovers, to go to the Premier League. That game every year is dubbed the richest game in football, because if you go to the Premier League, you are given a payment of, I think it's £250 million for Premier League rights.
Right.
So it's a very expensive game. On Wednesday this week, the game is on Saturday, we were kicked out of the game and fined 4 points from next year. So instead of playing in this game, the team we beat now will play in the game today. And we go down. It is like such a weird feeling as a fan. It is like the best thing was happening. We're really excited. We're going to win. Then our team has done this really, really bad thing. It was sandpaper gate-esque.
Yes.
When the people you look up to. But then it's gotten even more messy. Our players are now suing the club.
Messi is not involved, though?
Fantastic. No, he was far away.
Right.
But now it's gotten even further muddied. Is that better?
Who's he play for?
You can find a player got muddied. Yeah. Our players are suing the club for not allowing them, for doing this, because it sounds like it was the. Yeah, and
what's happened to that coach? Sorry for those unaware.
He hasn't. I believe. I don't know if he's been actually fired yet, but we
going through a process.
We appealed and it didn't work. He admitted to 3 of them. His excuse is he comes from the continent, and he said we did it over there. We spied on all our other teams. Oh. I didn't know you couldn't do it here in England. But it is such a fucking weird feeling as a fan to have this all happen and then go, how am I supposed to feel? What are you supposed to feel next year? No one's going to want to come and play for us. We're going to lose all our good players with -4 points at the start of next year. It's as uphill a battle as an uphill battle can be. What do we do as a club now? This is fucked.
Yeah, 4 points. Is that 2 wins?
4 points ain't much. Yeah. No, that's a win and a draw.
Win and draw, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, nothing much. That's fine. We can overcome that, but no one will want to come play for us. We'll lose all our good players. The chance British football, fantastic. The chance, the things that people, not CHANCE, chance.
Yeah.
We had a great one, during that second Middlesbrough game after we had been found spying. Our fans were chanting, are you familiar with the Cranberries song Zombie?
Yes.
Yes, instead of in your head, it was in your hedge. Which is brilliant, but kind of hard to look back at now.
So, the cheating was spying on another team's training.
Yeah,
surreptitiously, so hiding and filming it, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
In your hedge.
In your hedge.
But now, imagine the chance next year from opposing teams against us. Imagine the guff we will cop. We will just be we are the laughingstock of the football world.
Did that assistant coach take that into consideration in the decision-making process? The chance.
Now that's all getting into drama where it's he was told to do it by the head coach, whose name is interesting. His name is Tonda Eckert. Tonda. Tonda. Right. Tonda. That's weird, isn't it?
It is. Also, he'd be the hedge coach now, wouldn't he?
Brilliant. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Very well done.
There we go.
I don't know. I feel shitty about that. I don't know how to feel.
Yeah. But do you not have players locked up on contracts? They can't just leave because you're talking about attracting other people.
Well, yes and no, because there were a lot of players there is some real finite details in like European football contracts.
So what you're saying is there are clauses where if our assistant coach hides in a hedge, I have the ability to break this contract.
Yeah, C.50, yeah, the hedge clause, yeah. No, stuff like if we aren't promoted, I'm free to go.
Yes,
if we, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. So it's like, we're going to lose all the good players. Yeah. No one's going to want to come play for us. The fans are going to, like, what are we going to do? Just fucked.
I know that when you're playing football, particularly in professional leagues, there's a fair bit of communication that goes on the field.
Yes.
But could there be some sort of hand signals worked out so that the players can wear earplugs and not have to hear the hurtful chants?
I like that. Yeah, that's a good idea. We could be sponsored by, say, Bose.
Yeah.
And we all wear noise-cancelling headphones as we play. Yeah, block out the noise, Southampton. Yeah, I like it. Did you ever hear about the cheating that was found against the Houston Astros?
Houston Astros? No, I don't know that I even know. Like, I assume that's an NFL team, is it?
No, baseball.
Baseball? Okay.
Yeah. So they won like two out of 3 or 3 out of 4 World Series.
Right.
We're doing really good. And then it came out later that they were cheating. But it was the best, like, most baseball cheating possible, which was like, so they had a guy in the crowd filming the catcher's signals, right? Like with his fingers. And if it was going to be a fast ball, they then informed another man who was outside at another place who would then bang on a bin with a stick.
What, Morse code style?
Well, I think it was just if you hear the bin banging, it's coming straight down the middle.
I see. No bin equals curveball.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fantastic. Really?
Wow.
Yeah, but they didn't. So the reason we're pissed off is we thought the punishment was not appropriate for the problem. Like, it is pretty fucked to kick you out of the game. Like, it was like, other teams have spied. Also, we admitted to spying on 3 teams after this all came out. And it was 3 pretty shit teams, and none of those 3 games did we win.
Yes.
It's like we spied badly. It's like,
I mean, on various podcasts, we've talked about various footballing tragedies.
Yep.
With grandstands collapsing and people dying and stampedes and things like that. So, yes.
Another fantastic part of Southampton, the team I support. Have you ever heard of Ali Dyer? I've never pronounced it.
Is that a player?
Yeah. Okay, I'll just read you the top of the Wikipedia thing. In November 1996, Ali Dyer convinced Graham Souness, the Southampton manager, that he was the cousin of FIFA World Player of the Year winner George Weah, which led to him signing a 1-month contract with Southampton days later.
Oh, Southampton again.
He was shit, and he was like a bloke who had never played football before.
And was he related or not at all related?
He was not at all related.
Right, yes.
He just nothing. He had duped people into signing him for a professional football team, and he was shit out. Hilarious.
All right.
Fantastic.
I've got that here. Here's a paragraph. The story goes that someone posing as legendary AC Milan striker George Weah called Saints manager Graham Souness and convinced him to take on the footballer called Ali Dyer. Weah, in inverted, reported that the two played together at Paris Saint-Germain and that Dyer had bagged a couple of goals for the Senegal national team.
Fuck.
So he's got his mate to ring up and give him a reference as legendary AC Milan striker Weah.
Fantastic.
That's fantastic.
Just brilliant.
So did he see out the whole month?
No, I think he played like 53 minutes, and then they were like, wow, this guy.
Well, he made it past half time, though.
Yeah. Okay, maybe you had a bad first half. Get back out there. surprised they didn't pick it up in training.
What would that have looked like? Like his touches would have just been
Sunday park football.
Yeah.
Is that like just random bloke? Hilarious.
Is there a chance he didn't get the ball that whole first half?
I reckon there is. I would hope that's how it works.
Oh,
yeah, indeed.
There must be footage. Anyway, I'll look at that after, I suppose.
Have I ever told you about the weirdest game of football that ever happened? I think
you have sure on the Bit Weird But Fair Enough, I guess, podcast where where they neither team wanted to score goals, so they were actively trying to
score own goals. There were two teams, but also own goals or regular goals. It was this weird scenario where both teams were defending both nets and both goals.
Yes,
very odd.
If you want to hear that story, I'll drop the episode name in the episode description of this show. Hello, and welcome to the Angry Jim Show.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
It's a podcast.
For the discerning modern primate. Get it on YouTube and wherever you find your podcasts. And, don't look the chimp right in the eye.
So I've given you the football taketh away.
Yes.
Do you want the football giveth?
Go on then.
I said to myself, if I could find one for under $400, I would do it. I am the proud owner of a ticket to the Socceroos versus Turkey first World Cup match.
Right.
So I'm taking a flight to Vancouver on a Saturday morning, flying back on Sunday morning to go and see Australia play in the World Cup.
That's excellent.
It is something I've wanted since I was 5 years old. I'm going to see the Socceroos at the World Cup.
I mean,
which is just amazing.
It does kind of fly in the face of why you're drinking a passion fruit and lime spritzer of some kind at the moment.
It does. Well, that was the holiday I was going to tell you about. Also, and like to add like salt to wounds, in the game today, an important Australian player, Ryan McGree, who shouldn't have been in the game, but was because of Southampton's cheating, got injured.
Right.
So, yeah, we don't know the extent of the Ryan McGree. I don't know if his first name's Ryan, but he got injured. We don't know the extent of the injury, but like, isn't that fucked? I feel kind of like personally responsible.
I think you should. I think you're all right. So,
Riley McGree, not Ryan. My bad.
Well, I'm very glad to hear that you're going. That's an awesome thing, and I would.
Isn't that cool?
I would love to be doing that as well. But give us your general kind of, what are your World Cup thoughts? What are you most looking forward to? What do you think of Australia's group, etc.?
I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. With the new amount of teams,
yes,
there is no what we used to call the Group de la Muerte.
Group of death. No group of death.
Every group seems to be populated with teams that could beat the other teams in the group, which I think is going to be really interesting. And I think that's Australia's group. I think on our day we could beat any of the teams in our group, Paraguay, Turkey, and USA. Yeah. But on any probably majority of days we could lose to any of them.
Right.
So it is going to be really interesting. The only thing I want is to beat America.
Yes.
They said it was a layup when they found us in their draw.
What?
Fuck off. Like, that is the thing that pissed me off so much. But other than that, I think we could definitely go through. And there is also the new thing of like maybe half of the group's third place teams go through because of this new. There's now the round of 32 and the round of 16.
Right.
So out of 48 teams, 32 go through to the next round. So it's no longer just top two in each group. So I think we have a really good chance of getting out of the group. As for general overall feel, winners potential, I think the Spaniards will be very on it. I think the French will be very on it. That's probably nothing. That's not a hot take. Those two are probably the favourites.
Yeah.
I think the English will probably be good. It was an interesting team selection this week from the English, not taking Palmer or Big Phil Foden. But whatever. I think they will do well. I don't like that. I don't like the English, but like, well, that should be good. And then from like, yeah, go on.
Well, I was going to ask what you think of Canada's chances, because I assume that you'll be obliged to send positive vibes Canada's way in the World Cup.
I'm really pumped about them. I think they're in a similar group to Australia in that they could beat any team in the group. They have Bosnia and Herzegovina.
They do.
Which should be hard. They could have had Italy, but they've got Bosnia and Herzegovina, which I would think is easier, but probably not because they beat Italy.
They beat Italy to get there. Italy dropped off.
Is it 3 cups in a row they haven't made, or is it 2? Two in a row they haven't made. And during that time, they did win a Euro, which is just bizarre. Very bizarre.
Qatar? Is in that group?
Yeah, Qatar. Yeah. That's hard and easy. Like, we play them a lot, Australia, so I know Qatar. I'm actually going, not next week, the week after, to the Canadian national team warm-up in Edmonton against Johnny Uzbek, the Uzbekistanis.
Canada's playing Uzbekistan in a friendly.
In a friendly warm-up.
In Edmonton.
In Edmonton. Yeah.
Holy dooly.
Yeah, right. That'd be great.
Yeah.
See some famous Uzbek players.
What?
Like, I don't know.
So unfortunately, the Aussie team's going to be based in California, so you won't get to see them. But
well, not their friendlies, but I will see.
No, obviously, yes, obviously.
Yeah. So we play Turkey first, America second in Seattle, I think.
Right.
And then the Paraguayans in San Fran, I want to say. The second 2 games might be out of order there, but it'll be a good time zone for you guys.
Yeah, it is.
And also weekends. All Aussie games are weekends for you guys.
Yeah, already been sussed out. It's very good.
Yeah, good sus.
And the weekday game is like at 5 a.m, so good. You can pop the peepers on that before going to work.
Yeah. Heck yeah. What are your thoughts? Do you have any, now that you're a football coach, manager, and fan, what team do you, actually, more importantly, what FIFA year do you play?
21.
21. Sick. Okay, and what team do you play? Like, who do you play as?
My son...
And do you and your son play on the same team, or do you play against each other?
We started off playing on the same team, and then he got a competitive streak. So now we're always against each other. But the problem is, if he gets a goal or 2 up, then he'll just do goalie runs for the whole field. And then when I score against him, he complains. So it's just this kind of recurring pattern of him wanting to do goalie runs because he just wants his goalie to score a goal. But, if he gets tackled halfway up the field and then we just boot it down there for a goal and he'll start blowing up. So there's some...
Well, that seems like a really hard opponent to play against.
But that aside, he's kind of, I don't know, he's got a very kind of cosmic attitude to it. He just wants to, there's a randomize you can get in there. So you get into the game and you hit the button and it'll just pick a random team from a random league.
I was just about to explain. So the way that I've always played FIFA is 5 randomizations.
Yeah.
So you both get randoms and you get 5 goes. You can stop whenever you want, but you have to have a random team. And if you win, you have to stick with that team.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. That's the way to go.
Yes. What was the question attached to me telling that story?
What team did you play with? But randomization.
Yeah, it's randomized. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Any good ones lately you've played with that have helped you?
Oh, it's funny when we go from playing, down in the 2nd or 3rd division English,
2nd Belgian league,
Coventry City and stuff.
Up at Coventry. They made it up this year.
So we're playing.
They came first.
Yes. So if we're playing that, and then next game one of us is Bayern, there's a fair kind of difference in gameplay, I would say. But all that aside, I don't really know. I don't really have takes at the moment. I mean, my connection to football at the moment is mainly trying to get parents to answer if their kid's available to play in the WhatsApp group, which sounds...
They say the best ability is availability. So, yes.
Which, well, you would think would be an easy task. You get that little WhatsApp poll going, available, unavailable, but it's just beyond some of the parents, unfortunately.
Good luck with that.
And so, poor old me, he's just trying to do the right thing by his son, by coaching his team. And I'm trying to work out a way of rotating subs so everyone gets a fair amount of time, and then people don't turn up, and then I've got an extra 3 that I didn't know.
What formation are you playing?
All right, that's interesting. So I started as a 3-2-4-1.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's a fucking advanced start.
Well,
3-4-2-1, 3-1-4-2.
3-2-4-1. So 3 at the back, 2 CDMs, 4 across the middle, and 1 striker up front. And the reason for that is that, so this is the B side. The A side have that formation. And because we're going to keep flicking players between teams when...
Okay, you want them to have the same...
I was trying to keep the same thing, but we let in too many goals with that formation, so now I need 4 at the back.
3 centre-backs is a bit rough,
so I've got 4 at the back now.
Yeah, okay, so now what are you playing? 4-4-2? Or 1...
It depends on who I've got available. It was 4-3-3 this last weekend, which we won, mind you.
Nice. Score?
4-3. It was tight.
Yes.
It was tight.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Good on you. I like the sound of that.
Yes.
I played my first old man game last night, over 35s football.
Oh, okay.
We played against a very, South American team.
Oh.
We're all speaking Spanish to each other. We lost 2-1. We were up 1-0 in the first half. I scored the goal, as I do.
What are you, a winger? What are you?
Centre attacking mid or striker or winger.
Okay.
Like left wing, striker or cam.
And how long since you've played?
I've been playing solid.
Been playing all the way through?
Since I was about 4.
I thought you had a few years off, with the moving countries and the raising children.
I did. I somewhat did. I played a lower level, but then I found a team over here and started playing over here.
I see.
And we smashed it. And I went to, at the ripe old age of 39, went to provincials, which is where you we won our league and went to play against the other teams in the province,
right?
And came second. And it was fucked. It was very weirdly Canadian. We show up on the day for the final. We're playing against a team from Calgary, and it was guys, the air quality is not very good because of the fires. Instead of playing a game, we're just going to go straight to penalties. And I was like, what? That's insane. And we lost the penalties. I didn't even get to shoot. I was 4th shooter and I didn't get to shoot.
Aww.
How ridiculous, because we missed our first 3.
Can I just say, I'm very distracted by the fact that, and this will mean nothing to anybody listening, but when we start this conversation, there was sunshine outside your window there, and now it's black as hell.
It's 10:20.
How fast did that happen?
The sun disappears rather quickly over here.
Yeah, okay.
It's late.
Yes.
It's late.
Do you
have any other... Yeah, go on. You go then.
Well, I want to make sure that you've emptied your reservoir of sport talk before we wrap this up.
I, too, was going to ask you the same. Did you see that guy died in the NASCAR today?
No. I'm sorry to laugh. That was an odd reaction. I find myself laughing when I hear things I don't expect.
That's fair. I'm only getting bits and bobs of this story, but so I first saw that.
Can I just ask? Did someone ring up? Did he say he was the cousin of a famous NASCAR driver? Turn up. Someone gave him a reference. And you just got in a car and went mad.
Here's a fun game. Okay, NASCAR driver dies today. What do you think he died of?
Oh, okay. Food poisoning. Dysentery.
Oh, that's funny. That's good, though.
Yeah.
Scurvy. Yeah, no, he died of pneumonia.
While driving?
No, but it started while driving. So the first thing I read was Kyle Busch, who I believe is the man who passed away, rest in peace, was saying to his team, I'm having some issues here, I'm feeling sick.
Yeah.
And then the next headline I got was Kyle Busch is dead. And it's
what?
Came off and died of pneumonia.
Any idea of the kind of period of time in between those two things?
I have nothing in between. Nothing in between. No. But a NASCAR driver died of pneumonia today after talking about it on his radio.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. It's a strange place for us to end. Oh, no, you got something in the golf world.
I got more weird shit. There's a golf PGA going on this weekend that is like ridiculously easy. Like the cut was 6 under. a guy. It's like a birdie fest.
Right.
Like people are just getting birdies every hole.
Someone got the measurements wrong, Spinal Tap style, did they, with the holes?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I think a guy shot like a 60, then a 61, then a 60. Like, just insane. Yeah. Okay, so that's happening. I don't know where that is. And then the last
Can't be
thing,
wrong if you don't give any detail.
No, I got no more details on that, but we could Google it later. That's fine. What else I got? The F1's on in Canada tomorrow, I think. That's a thing in Montreal. That's about all I got sports-wise, I think.
What's happening politically in Canada at the moment? Should we,
Okay. This podcast took a turn.
But I don't know if you remember our early episodes, but not that much time was spent on sport, really.
No, God, no. Okay, I like our leader. I do not like the province I live in. The province I live in is currently going through a separatist movement. Like there's a referendum now to separate, but it is very unthought through.
Right.
It is like, I heard it best described the other day as like a group of 11-year-old boys trying to make a new country in their treehouse. Like there's no kind of thoughts as to how it'll work.
Is it like when every kind of decade or so there'll be the argument about whether West Australia should break off and be its own country in Australia?
It's that kind of vibe. Do you remember Hutt River?
I do, the Hutt River Province.
Yeah. It's that kind of thing. But it's spurred from I suppose greed, but it's like
oil greed.
Because oil greed that we prop up the rest of the country, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's the same deal with Western Australia with the mining.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's that kind of thing. But they haven't thought it through. They're like, what are the two things we want? No taxes, and it's like, how are you going to do that with a new country?
Yeah.
Like, what roads are we going to drive? How are we going to have medical? Like, that's not going to be a thing. Like, what's your plan for this? No plan.
You're going to have to move country again, aren't you?
Oh, I am. I fucking am. Or province. I'll move to...
Well, you're just trying to move to Canada. I tried to move to Canada, and then this bit wasn't Canada. Now I've got to move to another.
Yeah, exactly.
Just trying to stay in Canada.
It's super shit. Politically, that's going on.
What's the MAGA movement like? Because I think a couple of years ago you were talking about it being strong in parts of the country, but is that still the feeling you get?
The separatist thing seems to have a relation to it. There's a thing called Maple MAGA,
right,
which is the Canadian MAGA, and our provincial premier, which is like a state premier, is a real kind of like Trump bootlicking kind of lady.
Even still, even after all that's going on now.
Isn't he fantastically crazy? It's just insane the shit he does.
Yeah.
There is still that here, but it's kind of, it's this funny thing that even those people have now thought they're so nuts, we'll just be separatists. We don't want to be them. We just don't want to be Canadian kind of thing. Like, I don't know. It's like, there's a lot of rednecks here, but they're like, even that's too much for us. Like, that's weird. Like, I don't know. What's the political landscape like in Australia currently? Do people hate Albo? I seem to get a lot of that vibe at home, which I'm sad about. I like Albo.
Well, is the kind of rednecky style people who don't like Albo. The current situation is that the latest budget that the Labor government has passed down is basically dismantling a lot of the tax breaks that boomers enjoy and people investing in real estate enjoy in terms of negative gearing and capital gains tax, etc.
Sure. Fantastic.
In an effort,
that sounds good.
Effort to, I guess distribute
equalise the playing field.
Yeah, a bit of opportunity for young people to actually enter the market, or at the very least have an affordable place to live. And,
Sure.
the only reason that Labor's brave enough to do that is because the Liberal Party is in such a shambolic state that even if there's fairly significant voter backlash, it still probably won't be enough to get the Liberals back into power at the next election.
Can I just point out this is probably the most, mature this podcast ever said.
I have a feeling I'll cut this out. This is no place.
Yeah, fair play. just having a chat.
Might be its own. It might be its own. Prof and the Hack V2.
Prof and the Hack. Yeah. I like it. We could be Prof and Hack. I have found a terrible thing happening in my older age, which is I have replaced sports podcasts with American political podcasts.
Oh, yes.
I listen to so many American political podcasts. It's not good. I don't know why I do it. It's really weird. How
does that leave you feeling, though?
I suppose quite good, I think, because it's like a better West Wing or House of Cards or drama than that could ever be written. It's like following along with this bizarre soap opera that's not affecting me immediately. Well, it is, but not immediately kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know. I enjoy it.
Wow.
I shouldn't do it. I'd like to get back on the sports.
Yeah, go on, do it, and that way, we can ignore talking about sport more on this podcast and talk about other things.
Yeah, you got any other sports things before we go?
No, I don't think so. It's been kind of heads down, bums up. I've just been sad about not liking the NRL. The NRL takes up a lot of my sport brain space usually, and I'm not into it.
Oh, I got a great sports thing.
Holy shit.
A fucking great sports thing. Do you know what's happening tomorrow or tonight in Vegas?
Is it a boxing thing?
No. The enhanced game.
Oh, yes. Yeah, right.
So it's fucking sick. I've always wanted to see this. So it's only swimming, some short track and field, and weightlifting, but all on drugs. So it's drug your people up.
I saw something
as much as possible
about somebody, an enhanced dude,
the swimmers look like manta rays. They have all whatever that muscle is under your arm on the side.
Yeah.
It's wild.
But I'm sure I saw a story about one of the enhanced athletes calling out gout and saying, come.
That's not fair.
Come on, man. Come and race us if you like. If it's so good being clean, come and see how you go against us as you're clean.
What an odd call out.
It is. Somebody who's deliberately, taken steroids and stuff to enhance themselves.
Bizarre call out.
I know. It's just... Anyway.
I'm very interested to see how that goes. I think that the running will be very interesting because I don't think you can gain that much from drugs with running.
Well, no, it's... Yeah, I mean, you either have the right body for it or you don't you? Building mass, etc.,
ain't going to help you with running.
I wouldn't have thought so.
Surely the weightlifting makes sense. And probably the swimming.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. Can you enhance your feet to widen them? Can you take a steroid that fattens your feet up?
That's an interesting point. I wonder if it's also body modification. Could you add wings?
Yeah.
Or
webbing?
Yeah. What's that Chinese thing? CRISPR? I can't say it so good. CRISPR. Where you can fuck with genes at the beginning of a baby's life and say they're going to have blonde hair.
Oh, I don't know that I know about that.
Okay.
Shall we add more about that next episode? Next time we do it?
Yeah, I think we're kind of at a weird spot here now. So yeah, I agree.
All right, Monty. Well, bloody hell,
it's dark now.
It is very. Oh, Monty, it's great to chat to you again. I think
indeed.
We'll just chat from time to time when the spirit takes us, eh?
Yeah, when the spirit allows.
Yes. All right, well, I don't know how to end this. Goodbye.
Mine was a visual sign off, so that's even worse.
Monty saluted all you listeners, just so you know. This is an Angry Chimp podcast.